We will go and read the law, Kofi. We will go and read the law. LI 2404. Now, a Chira Commission, a Minerals Commission, what they are supposed to do. Excavators near there. We will go and read it. By John Domani Mahama. What he said, time and Pabato. Irresponsibility of a leadership.
To people convicted for Galamsey, and my answer is yes. Because those who are in prison for Galamsey are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. The big kingpins are not in prison. Those who are in prison are the small boys that they employ to work.
You're very true. Danny, Brabak to the studio. Let me come in, His Excellency.
Yes.
Danny, Brabak to the studio.
More fire.
Your Excellency, my man can't quench it. Oka said those who are behind Galamsey, the campaigns are not in jail. You're not correct. Is it not true, sir, under your leadership from 2013 to 2016? Who, because of Aisha 1 in T, a year fancy, a Yakofria, Fulani, Joseph Yami, Joseph Yami Frio as Ashanti Regional Deputy Minister. I didn't even send Kotrana because of Aisha 1 in T.
More fire.
Under your leadership, as John Domani Mama, or Joseph Yami, I didn't ever say that because now Joseph Yami Tata Asha 1. So under your leadership, campaigns do say na ultimate chair more. Yebusa. So who him campaigns? It will buy idea na wo campaigns. Oba your forest in the Ejirigu. So who campaigns ban or so you know the campaigns, and yes, he knows them. When him campaigns on one be an was it the real campaigns are not in jail? Now Karl Marx can be. Or said law is a conspiracy between the rich and powerful in the society against the poor. It is only campaigns in the and I'm said that too. Also, Babemo amnesty. Name as a form of deterrence to others. Sabaya or Munkobi. Say, yeah, jailing Kolanibia. Campaigns and a craft from Mumramea Juma. And Komunko. Because when you saw Connie Chena, campaign corner warframe, only one could you name no Kolanbeko. So it's a deterrence. And yet, President Mama says, Meba Memo amnesty, embodying them. So when you've embodying them, you say what? You say what? You say what? So, the political will. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the political will. But they can't catch him, say President Mahama. So, Yentie President Mahama, some more kind of Yentie. Now, for you, we are Yanko Shambra, LI 2404, 2020. The Okatakyie Commission, which is Minerals Commission, is 1 year. Near Musa Minerals Commission, who raise, he said, Sadia na Okatakyie 1 year, warrior. More fire. We are our own enemies. And all of you should be ready. Fire them. Stop Galamsey demo, it will come on. Left, right, center, left, right, center. Obiasu ntimi nyisu a reverse psychology. Say na we will call people to the street. We will register our displeasure. Because ye kaya no tumwa. Yen sure the best say. Ye kaya no tumwa yebewu. And more some MPP and this in you people don't want us to talk in this country anymore. Some NDC. So even when the thing is threatening our existence, also we NDC. And market is are you normal? Nakatachene Tuano, some imprevious, beer, or Benyasikato, mineral water. Nabusa. Men are not here for a gunkrasier. Nobody should annoy us in this country. Catch them. Give
amnesty to people convicted for Galamsey. And my answer is yes. Because those who are in prison for Galamsey are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. The big kingpins are not in prison. Those who are in prison are the small boys that they employ to work on their Galamsey concessions. And so they are victims of circumstances. And so if we're coming with a new fight against Galamsey, let's start by giving them amnesty. Let's bring them out, reform them, and do the things that will make them not go and do what they've done again. If somebody must be in prison, it's those district chief executives and ministers and others who are doing the Galamsey, not the people they are employing. I still give
hold on. Odi last one if you go anymore. Or can we send a darling boy Captain Smart? Captain Smart facial reaction go the facial reaction. Or shut my presence I don't know what can do. Shako just smart and him. Shannon then but it's shock. He could not understand your papa because I was a dear no can say no. Call you smart. Why you shocked at what President Mahama is saying? What? More you smart than him. Call you? I told you why. Obeda kabi. One hour one day say, "O Okatakyie and Kajo Mahama say, mention na make Kajo Mahama say." But they are not preaching. Because you know, as I saw for dinner, as you said, the theatrics in the concert here. What? Now, Kofi, as part of fighting Galamsey, Yankoni LI 2404, Section 3. Now you read it from Section 3, no? Section 4, Section 5. Now show what the law tells Minerals Commission to do. Minerals Commission now, because Emranim say ban Boshusha, come from Bubohe, and no boys in the fire, pick us in the and no common to mean say forests. So excavators, now excavators, Nemran friend earth moving machines. Now, earth moving machine. Which you found me Pachokas and no economic masem. Hey, we are made. Someone said, me teacher, you know. I had here. Soja. Young Konya registration, Section 3 of LI 2404. Or say, a person who intends to use zooming in, you know, it's a bit fast, so zooming in. Now, zooming, just bring me on the side, but zooming in. Now, you read the idea, good. A person who intends to use an earth moving and mining equipment for a mineral operation in specific mining rights area shall register the earth moving and mining equipment with the commission. The operative word is that in a specific mining rights area. So here, and yes, I want to me quality license. Now they acquire more baby. It's all the question. No watch the mining concession. Set on numeri Tanania. Hana me de acquire juma. Now commission work register. Now Oshe a year 2 no 3 2 no. Or say despite sub-regulation 1, where a person intends to use the earth moving and mining equipment in another mineral right area. So you the right number, you register. So the courage more than numere. Name say Babu Abdunum so person the court a yet tanwa. Or say despite sub-regulation 1, a person who intends to use the earth moving and mining equipment in another mining right area, that person shall re-register. That person shall re-register the earth moving and mining equipment with the commission in accordance with these regulations. So as part of cabin, niyam pesa mo beto to excavators e wuram no. Emran se so be pesa the excavator ko ye juma. E so baba register e wo eye Minerals Commission. Yamu se raise. Se Minerals Commission no. How many equipment in one register? How many excavators in one register? Now her subset where 3 regulation 3 subsection 3 no say the application for registration shall be made in the form set out in first schedule. The commission shall issue a permit in the form set out in second schedule. Second schedule near no e wo mranachi etiki ko wan ka be hunu said the regulation require say faso. Now yanko a year section 4 yanko ne yanko ya de or say installation of tracking devices. Zoom in kosoro zoom in ne kosoro. We are a nation of laws. Everything we do is a creation of the law, and for that, that's why I'm basing it on law. I'm looking at what the law says because we are not in a zombie area. We are not in a society. So zoom in, Daniel. Zoom in. Was installing of tracking devices. The commission or a person engaged by the commission shall install a tracking device on the earth moving and mining equipment that has been registered with the commission subject to the payment of prescribed fee by the owner of the earth moving and mining equipment in accordance with Fees and Charges Miscellaneous Provisions Act 2018. It is a yenyabe register we are commission no ede a year tracking devices ebe share excavators nim ye mu say ye raise say how many tracking devices and what issue and ye share excavator. So we know how to solve this problem, but unfortunately ya bufonti ye mu say raise mining minerals commission how many of these tracking devices no why we are asking him. I don't know the law is very clear on what we should do to prevent it. Now, you have 5, 6, 7. You have 5 and 6. Was it apart from even the tracking? The commission shall do other things. That's what you're saying. The commission shall do other things. Was it okay? So already 6 now. Say marking of earth moving and mining equipment. The commission shall record the chassis number of the excavators. No, when you make and Marano Neka. Say minerals commission. So register more. You shall record the chassis number and conspicuously mark and label. The word no issue. Conspicuously mark and label all earth moving and mining equipment used for mineral operations with the identification code assigned to the earth moving and mining equipment upon registration. It yebema a year excavator be identification code. Yemusa yeraisi identification code do send we issue. Now of course the mark shall be inscribed or edged. You can't say edged that. That means we are cutting the machine. We don't want a situation where you depend to befa home. Now what china wako paper paint no. So here a year regulation 6 sub regulation 2 was it the mark shall be inscribed or edged on both sides, the left and the right, and on top of the vehicle, that the earth moving machine. So we want to prevent it. And yet, how many of these? After we are monitoring of the earth moving and mining equipment, the commission shall monitor all earth moving and mining equipment used for mineral operations using installed tracking mechanism and systems for surveillance, and name unmanned aerial vehicles that include drones for visual monitoring and other requisite systems for monitoring. It commission what steps have they taken? Yeah, sure the whole and running a mandatory commission, so one yes idea he's not doing it. And you see a fighting Galamsey. Fighting Galamsey bay. Fighting Galamsey bay. Me and Kano Crenchero. We are not fighting any Galamsey. And yes, a Kufado Yanana Jomama against a Galamsey no a best say you should in a campaign. He just wanted the people to move Sabayan and Crofo Beba Ababishi. Deck, them can't say. They say it is an organized economic criminals shared into two. Miami party for the home, including NDC. And me to myself, Jomama may a shade. A cowabo no better. A cowabo, and no better. The kind of Muchamadapa, or buying a forest or Mugumo and Mudins. On your shin, so what none of Fawa. Now the 2013 year Nukuma. One time Galamsey and Kuamino. I don't go for a Chebi Galamsey and Cotes. Our national security Kurano. Went me and Chubia. I shall one. Went me and Chano. I shall one became so powerful in this country that Onunti, yesterday, a whole deputy minister. Lord bien way Nukrowim. But I'm finding Yajuma. What you call your informant? What I say? You can't crunch it. Mr. John Mahama memo o me yashi. Dia ku for do ye ya no bi no se me ban ma ba be lifted. Mr. Modia metia mo betam mebo e dia breme. Matem dia mo di me nkosi hwe. Nya no so mejai. Say mo pa mo nyu state security nem after me. Mo pa cyber security one crime security. You want one in a BNI. And and demonstration will be loaded. Precisely so. Now, call for the records page. You are. May the Stop Galamsey post the Biato. All so-called Vietnamese for Monko Peke will be unregistered on social media. How angry we are. What should I say when we want you ready, dear? And go be, Miss Maya ready. Demonstration General will be a new Chrome Howard Chairman. Oliver Ma will be enemy yet. Then come when we see. I fix the country in Bedjina, men and them anymore. One person body credit, because me and this in India. Me na me lead here. Me na different idea. They be share by way Galamsey so mo anya ya. Be shock him. We will make the country ungovernable for him. And then this 3 days demonstration. Yeah, Oliver fire we here in the Trocano. Me na me suggest this idea. Go and ask Oliver. 3 days. We shall rise and protect what we believe in. A Kayan Kwakra ebe one man demonstration. Catch it. They say a Kayan Kwa ebe one man demonstration. And then you want to tell me you got the geo free, I got the geo why? Opa actually the better and sachet. Messi a better Flagstaff house. 3 days continuous until John the Money Mama will tell us when him quite fast over so big Galamsey. Catch it. Many animal crumb for people before we are crumb for or more remo and America. So move to Galamsey sensual. And not the other Yamude. And not the Yamude. And a Jomama ba, then go for it. Yes, you agree your forest go. Almost men come on to because me campaign Tiano. Me campaign Tiano because no minimum do obey. More fire. Me campaign Tia Jomama because no minimum do obey. Oba no more chassis. Turn on me out, baby, I'm who you may crush me. Moving. More fire. We shall not sit down for anybody to use any reverse psychology intimidation. They say demonstration, more than more money about 2 weeks in your finding Ghana Nioma. Shuman Kamiana say, may man grace period bear 6 months. By a January, you bury any forest in Ash. You bury na, you use in Ash. And we shall not sit down and allow anybody. What me find this young people say, I know. And this is what me and Nakatachi on Kanoko. I say, Mugaza Muya say, I just got a giant to one on number. We are yari.